Watch this to learn how to make homemade sloppy joe sauce using ingredients you probably already have in your pantry and in your fridge. First, we'll mix together the dry ingredients, which is 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, next up, a tablespoon of minced dried onion, a tablespoon of smoked paprika. If you have regular paprika, that works as well. Moving on to the teaspoons, a teaspoon of ground cumin, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of salt, and last, a teaspoon of pepper. And this is all the dry ingredients that you need for this homemade sloppy joe mix. Just gonna mix this up, and then once the beef and the rest of the sauce is ready, we will add this in and let it simmer. Once 1 pound of ground beef is browned and drained if needed, then you're gonna add a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. If you want a thicker, chunkier sloppy joe sauce in the end, you could use a 15-ounce can of crushed tomatoes, but I generally use just tomato sauce. Next, for the tang, we have apple cider vinegar, 2.5 to 3 tablespoons of that. I've already added a little bit, that's the last of it there. And finally, a tablespoon of yellow mustard. And we're gonna mix all that together and then mix in the spice mix. And there is the deliciously gorgeous red-orange color of sloppy joes. And last but not least, we're gonna mix this in and then let this simmer for 5 to 10 minutes on the stovetop to let these flavors mingle. This is a easy homemade sloppy joe mix with ingredients you probably already have in your pantry and your fridge. And of course, you can adjust the flavor. If you want a little bit more smoky flavor, add a little bit more cumin. If you want a little bit more tang, add a little bit more vinegar or mustard. If you want a little bit more sweet, add a little bit more brown sugar. You get the idea. Make it work for you and your family. This amazing homemade sloppy joe. Your family's gonna love this, and they're gonna be begging for more. They're gonna want sloppy joes on the menu every single night. Check out all the different sloppy joe recipes and variations that we have available for you on the $5 Dinners blog. If you haven't yet done that, of course you can print, save, pin this recipe from $5dinners.com.